In 2021, women made 82 cents for every dollar that a man made, and that's according to PayScale's State of Gender Pay Gap 2021 report. AAUW, the simple truth about the gender pay gap states, the gender pay gap is not estimated to close until 2111. Let me say that again. The gender pay gap is not estimated to close until 2111. And if you break that down by race, the gap for Black women is not expected to close. The Gender Gap Report by TIAA in 2017 states that for a man and a woman to have equal amount in savings in retirement, a man would have to save 10% and a woman would have to save 18%. If we put that into perspective, someone that's earning $100,000 a year, to close the gender retirement gap, a woman would have to save $667 more per month. We already know some of the stats as we kickstart Women's History Month, but let's put the entire financial experience for a woman together. Number 1, women make less. Number 2, women work less total time over their career. Number 3, women lose money in cash due to inflation. Number 4, women get lower returns on what they do invest. Number 5, women spend more money on healthcare over their lifespan. Number 6, women live longer. And number 7, women that survive their spouse, they live on average another decade when they reach age 65. So this is what I like to call a septuplet factor. That's 7 factors compounding against women over the course of their lifespan. So now what? What do you do with this information? I'm going to give you 3 hacks today so that you can get started. I will be back in a few weeks with part 2 of this career hack and give you the rest so that you can accelerate. So let's get started with this week's hacks. Number 1, know your numbers. Number 2, know your vehicles. And number 3, know your dates. With number 1, know your numbers, it's time to do an employee review. You heard me say it on episode 16, Career Options. Your money works for you. It's your employees. We have been working with our career hacker community to track down every employee, every dollar. And they've been giving us overwhelming feedback, telling us where they've located money, how they've gotten that money to work for them. So this hack is so important. How much money do you have in retirement, in your savings account, in your piggy bank, between the mattress, underneath the pillow, in the glove box, underneath the seat? You've got to get every dollar working for you. And you want to track it all down and actually track the rate of return on that money. And if it's underneath your pillow, you're losing 7% right now with inflation. I have a free download to help you complete this week's hack. So get everything on paper on this one simple sheet. If you're listening to this podcast, go to our LinkedIn, IG, or Twitter profile, click the link in bio, and download the Career Hack Financial Tracker right now and get started today. Be sure to let us know how this is working out for you, how you track down your employees, your money, and understand their performance. Number 2, know your vehicles. Which vehicles are going to get you to your desired destination comfortably? You don't want to be stressed out that your vehicle will not get you from point A to point B. So understanding the vehicle or the combination of vehicles that you'll use is vital. Some examples include the 401k, Roth IRA, individual brokerage accounts, custodial accounts for your children. You can learn more about all of these different types of accounts directly from the IRS at irs.gov. We cannot continue to let a few published articles on the IRS website intimidate us or keep us from our financial freedom. So let's get started. Let's get reading. Getting the information that you need to know to get you to your financial freedom is important versus trusting an advisor to give you this information 100%. I like to call this personal diligence. I'm the only person that will look out for me 100% the way I want. So I have to be informed on some level to protect my interests and my goals, ultimately to protect my freedom. Number 3, know your dates. When do you really want to retire? I'm not talking about Social Security retirement age. I'm not talking about the 401k IRA withdrawal age either, or your company pension retirement age. But when do you really want to retire or be free to choose to work or not to work? I really want you to prioritize what you want. Dream big. Take it all in. Let it sink in. Meditate on it. Let it marinate. Then you can get to working on the plan to make that dream happen, to make freedom happen for you and your family. I'm getting you prepared to have conversations with all parties that need to be involved in your freedom team. Yes, you now have a freedom team. That's going to include people like a CPA, a financial advisor, a 401k administrator, your broker, your spouse, your children. It includes any and everyone that's going to impact, accelerate, and help in this journey. That's your freedom team. While the data I provided was very specific to women, in addition, know that there's a large disparity for Black individuals, both men and women. I will leave you with this. There's a fight happening to address many inequalities, and the work that these individuals are doing is amazing, but it's a hard fight. You have to prioritize you and your family in your career, your compensation, and your financial future. No one's gonna do that for you. You can't expect anyone to do that for you. In my Yellow Beezy voice, that's on me. Get those employees, or shall I say, those dollars in position to do what they've never done before to get you towards your financial freedom. I love you.